I'm Laura Lopez. I'm a physician assistant at Women's HealthFirst. I started working here about 17 years ago. I always thought I would work in emergency medicine. I got certified as an EMT and then continued to do that while I was in PA school. After I graduated, I continued on into a busy ER in the city, thinking that would be where I would spend my career. What I quickly learned is that while I enjoyed the fast pace, the chaos, having to be able to react quickly and in very high pressure situations, is that there was something drastically missing. What I learned was that I wasn't finding out what was happening to that patient or that child, or after I sent somebody home, did they get follow-up care? And so I sort of sat with myself and thought about what I'd do next, and that led me to an interview here at Women's HealthFirst, and that's where my career started in OB-GYN. One of the things I really love about working in obstetrics and gynecology is that I'm able to see patients develop really strong relationships, get to know my patients, get to know what's going on, listen to what illness has brought them to me, what disease process, see them in their pregnancies, maybe see them in their second pregnancy, third pregnancy. After doing this for many years, I've really had the beauty of seeing patients for a long time and really looking forward to seeing them again so that we can continue on through the many stages of their lives. We're able to offer patients so many great diagnostic tools and tests and to find out disease process, wellness of their babies. We have so many offices, we have so many providers, so many things that at the end of the day really allow me and allow my colleagues to provide very high level care for our patients. One of my favorite visits as a PA in OB-GYN is somebody coming to me newly pregnant, whether it's their first pregnancy, their second, third, fourth. And every day that I come into my job, I realize that I really have to be at the top of my game to make sure that my patients, they really get great care, and at the end of those 40 weeks, they have a very healthy baby. One of the great gifts I have working at this practice is not only are we a large group, we're 8 physicians, 5 PAs, we're so culturally diverse, all of us. We bring to the practice many different backgrounds. We speak many languages, and what I see from all of that is that patients come to our office and they're really able to relate to us. For many years we've been deeply involved in the community and in outreach. I've been lucky enough to be a part of that outreach. We go to 2 community health centers. The one that I go to has been probably one of my most favorite things about practicing medicine. We really think it's important to be able to make sure that every woman gets a high quality of care, that they have top-notch prenatal care, they have access to basic needs like mammograms and pap smears, laboratory diagnostics, and being able to go out in the community and provide that has been incredibly satisfying, and I'm really proud of Women's HealthFirst for being so dedicated to that mission. We all bring many different gifts to the practice. And when your goal every day is to make sure your patients are receiving absolutely the best quality of care, I really rely on that large group. Because if it's not something I can manage, I certainly have a team here that I can find somebody to get them to. One of those interests that I've had for many, many years has been with young women, in particular with contraception, family planning, preventing unwanted pregnancies, and making safe choices in life to keep them from things that could really affect their health long term. At this stage of my career in obstetrics and gynecology, I think I've been able to, because I myself have gone through so many things my patients have been through. For instance, trying to get pregnant, I had to go through some infertility processes. That was very long, it was heartbreaking, it was difficult. When I was pregnant, I was a high-risk pregnancy. I was advanced maternal age. I was above the age of 35 for both of my children. And now, at this stage of my career in the menopausal years, having firsthand experience in so many of these processes really has helped me relate to my patients better. I think that strong connection with my patients has really proven that ultimately their care is better, our our outcomes are better, they're more consistent with treatment. And at the end of the day, I think those are the things I want for my patient. I want good outcomes. I want to see people doing their screening tests, showing up for their mammograms, showing up for their annual exams, because that's the way that we save lives. That's the way that we find diseases. That's the way that we have early detection. And that's the way that ultimately I make a difference for patients.